Alright, what's going on everyone? This is Kingdom bringing you more CEVO finals. Nexus Gaming versus Team Pandemic. Best of 3 match starting right now. This is round 2 of the winner's bracket. Nexus passed on a forfeit win. Team Pandemic upset my intent. So definitely looking forward to a good game here. With me is Karma, the captain of Envision, another one of the teams currently in the lower bracket of the CEVO tournament. How's it going, Karma?
How's it going, man?
Excited to see some Dota?
Yep, been waiting.
Yeah, this is my weekly fix of exciting stuff right here.
Yeah.
Should be an awesome match. Pandemic kind of came out of nowhere at the end of the CEVO tournament. They filled in all of their missing matches, and all of a sudden they were in the top 8. So
Yeah.
really surprised. It's a good tag.
Oh, yeah, they were trolling during the season. I talked to the guy.
Oh yeah, really?
They knew they're gonna get in playoffs. Yeah.
They did a seriously good job. Took out Phantoms at the last week. That game should be up on my channel if you want to check that out. Some seriously epic shit going on there with some Shadow Fiend. I mean, other than that, Nexus was really solid early on. They kind of slacked off towards the end, but managed to make it into the playoffs after some roster problems. And so coming off of a little bit of a hard time, hopefully they can get their stuff together, make a good match of it here. Banning out the Nyx, the Coddle, Pandemic banning out the Bat and the Darks here. So have the Magnus option open for first pick. See what they decide. I mean, I don't know. Magnus,
Yeah, they'll do Mag. They'll do Mag.
I don't know. Magnus seems to be on a downtrend recently. I have not seen him win a lot of games. What do you think?
And yeah, he's actually been the lower 50% of winning games being picked up. But yeah, he's still a solid hero.
First pick Rubik. I guess these guys know what they're doing. I have not seen a first pick Rubik since TI2.
I think it's because they know they're gonna pick up Magnus and probably more Wombo combo. They just want to get him up.
I mean, Rubik's a totally solid hero, one of my favorites. Gonna go for the Quap instead, first pick. Feeling like they need that strong solo mid hero for Caillou to play. I mean, Caillou's definitely a high impact player if he can get rolling.
10 seconds remaining.
Come on, pick it up.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, if you leave the Magnus, I'm sure Pandemic will want to jump on it.
Oh yeah.
But now that they've got their solo mid blocked out, Magnus is definitely not as strong in the offlane anymore after the skewer nerf.
Kinda early to pick up Quap though.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty strong. I definitely don't think it's a bad pickup. They're gonna go with the Gyro too, so AoE definitely on their side. Strong carry.
He's
To see what Pandemic goes for the counter here. They've got the Magnus, but they don't seem to want to pick it. It seems like the obvious one though, right? I mean, what else do you pick? As Karma is distracted by other people.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, totally fine.
Alright, I'm hoping they'll pick up the puck right now.
Yeah, they could go for the puck. I mean, the Quap puck solo mid thing.
Puck and Mag.
Seconds remaining.
Puck Mag right here.
Yeah, they can do it easily too. I mean, they can still put the Mag solo mid against the Quap. He'll have a rough time, but he does okay with the bottle crowing shit. I have to see what... I mean, maybe they just don't like the Mag. It seems like the obvious pick, but...
Oh.
Yeah, I guess they definitely know what. All right, so not gonna be able to deal anti-mage any magic damage. First off,
Yeah, that's
renders the Quap and the Gyrocopter ults kind of useless. But I mean, it totally locks them into a get anti-mage farm early game.
Nexus is gonna pick up a lot of, they're gonna pick up an SD probably, third pick.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be on their minds, that SD counters the anti-mage pretty strong because he gets the mana break as well.
Yep.
On those illusions.
And then straight stunners like Vengeful Spirit, Leshrac, stuff like that. Just keep them CC'd.
Yeah, absolutely. The most important... What? What are these... Okay, is that going to be their solo mid?
I guess so.
I mean...
Honestly, yeah, it probably will be.
I mean, it makes sense. I haven't, but that's like
there it is.
Cool Chinese.
There
Yeah,
it is.
SD is the perfect pick here. Leaving the Magnus, he's probably gonna get banned out second round, and I feel that's justified. I really do feel that he's not been doing super strong lately. This is gonna be
losing the meta.
I mean, he's still
Magnus.
strong as heck, but just not working out. Just gets shut down in lane 2 easily. And DK solo mid against a Quap, I'm not so sure about this.
A lot of regen, and you can harass when he buys that soul ring if he does that build, but
Either that or the bottle
otherwise,
crow.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And I know Pandemic can bottle crow.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's business. And then I guess it gives them a lot of carry potential to counter that Gyrocopter's carry potential, I guess. And some pushing if they want to go for a kind of pushing lineup, and they are banning out the Lina, so might continue to ban out
I think that
anti-push.
they're gonna start banning out a lot. Yeah, they're gonna ban out a lot of the CC heroes like Lina right now. Anyone that's gonna help combo the AM.
Yeah, I mean, you just need to, that's probably one of the big prerogatives on Nexus Gaming is the ability to shut down and lock down that anti-mage so that they can gank him. They've got the Shadow Demon, so anyone who can combo those stuns up. So Gyrocopter already with the missile, but other follow-ups like Leshrac. Now banning out the Lifestealer. Opting not to give Nexus
That's interesting.
I mean, Lifestealer does rip through Dragon Knight.
Yeah. I guess they were thinking that Gyro could have gone mid, or Gyro offlane, Quap mid.
Yeah, I mean, those are still options. Or Gyro safe lane with the aggressive try. I've seen a lot of Phantoms love doing that.
Yeah, Gyro safe lane is really strong because he doesn't usually get beat.
With that
Nice.
flat cannon harass, 1000 range,
Yep.
pretty freaking strong.
Let's see here.
10 seconds remaining.
Magnus ban, yeah.
There it is.
Radiant
I knew he was gonna make it somewhere in this.
Hopefully, but he did, yeah.
Waiting for the last couple of bans here. I mean, so that does get. I mean, DK is a pretty strong mid game hero if he does get that farm up, like something like an armlet, a drum, and then of course, obviously, he's a late game monster with that Ice Dragon Splash, crits, lifesteal. And I mean, in combination with the anti-mage, it's just so hard to lock down. But I mean, you've got two strong heroes individually. I don't see a lot of synergy between the two.
Oh yeah. I guess they're just hoping DK is gonna help them through mid game, just so the AM can farm.
Yeah, or vice versa. I don't know, whichever way.
Yeah.
You can always set the AM into the dual mid. I haven't seen that in a while, but it's a possibility. Something like a Lich, CM, I don't know.
Quap's gonna have to get an early sheep stick.
Yeah, that's going to be a really high prerogative on her. And then, I mean, that totally locks in her item build. Whereas otherwise she would have more flexibility. She technically go for the Orchid, but
Orchid's still good, yeah.
But you need the other combos. But of course, once AM picks up the Manta, the Orchid's going to lose its reliability. Even though it's a longer duration. PL tied the last two bans, so luckily we don't get to see the Cancer Lancer this game. I'm so tired.
He's a really good dual mid I've been seeing.
The PL?
Yeah, it's dirty.
With the Coddle or with other heroes?
The Coddle.
What the fuck?
It's a really good dual mid. Oh, and there's a Juggernaut. Okay.
So, like, screw metagame. Like, what is this shit?
They're just trying to throw everybody off.
Or are they just like purposely throwing game one? I don't know.
Or they're confident. Like Nexus.
Juggernaut is magic immunity, so it shuts down the Quap. I'm like, this makes no sense to me, so I'm just gonna sit here and try to theory craft my way into why the hell this makes sense. So Juggernaut has the magic immunity. He's got the ward for pushing. His ultimate can, but I mean the Shadow Demon disruption kind of shuts down his ultimate to an extent. If Gyro builds a Manta, that's also going to shut down his ultimate.
I'm thinking they're going to go AM safe lane, maybe.
Solo, and then run a DK. I've seen Jump support do well.
Yeah.
It's a possibility with a DK Rubik stun to set it up the spin and get an early push off with the ward. But it's not the best early push line. If you had a Leshrac instead of the Rubik, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I want to see them pick up Chen.
Chen would be legit, but then who mids?
Rubric, AM offlane. Trilane bottom with those three. Last three picks.
That could work. AM off. I'm a fan of AM offlane. There's the Veno. I like the Veno pick.
Towers quick.
Veno anti-push pretty strong. Doesn't lock down the anti-mage Lion. Alright, so more stuns.
Oh, yeah.
Mana Drain in addition to the finger to just pick off squishies like Venom and Pudge. Yes. So there's your lockdown.
Radiant team
Okay, Rakuto loves his Pudge. Every game I play with him, he loves Pudge.
Yeah, I know.
Always
I
wants
was just playing.
Yeah,
that with
DK's
him.
going mid. Because 476 is their mid player.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Fuck on
So-
the Juggernaut. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce these players. I'll introduce the Radiant here. We've got 476, like you mentioned, on the Dragon Knight. Please commend me. Should be on the Anti-Mage. Pandas on the Rubik. Balletician on the Lion, and Fuck on the Juggernaut. So is that a support Jug? I'm gonna wait for it. Oh, they got the Panda Courier. I want that thing pretty freaking bad. And on the Dire, we've got Caillou on that solo mid. Queen of Pain dropping his GG branches there for the lulz, I guess. Aggressive trilane coming out of a Shadow Demon. Aggressive trilane Pudge from Rukudo, and Icon on a Venomancer. Venocancer.
Huh.
Morphin, Safe Lane, Gyrocopter.
So, who do you think is going to be their safe lane for the Radiant?
I'm trying to figure this out. This is not making any of the sense. So it looks like Jug has a stout shield, so probably going some sort of carry role. Anti-Mage has a Quelling Blade, so he's farming. And Rubik's poor, I don't know. We're going to see an engagement here in the jungle, potentially. We got... Pudge hasn't leveled something yet. He could go either way with this one. Doesn't need Rot level 1 when he's got a Veno Gale.
Yeah, that's true.
He could get
I
a hook.
want to see Jug offlane, but I don't know. Maybe they give it up? They might be giving it up.
Yeah, leaving the Lion here support bottom lane, going for an early Urn. Fox is just gonna jungle this. You can definitely smoke jungle with Juggernaut. Get a couple early levels that way.
Yeah.
Go to the off lane, but I mean he obviously doesn't stand any chance in a lane against the Gyrocopter, even with the stout shield. At any rate, Polcamp's gonna get warded off by Nexus. Smart move, as there's 4 Radiant heroes down here trying to farm it. Mid lane, Quap gets a better creep block off. That means she's probably going to get a little bit of a better start on this mid lane. I mean, Dragon Knight does have the spam to be able to pick up enough last hits to get his bottle. No.
Here comes
Yeah.
SD with the death, first blood.
Yeah, there it is. Bottom lane. Anti-Mage gets the last hit on that. I mean, there were 4 Radiant heroes here. I don't know why we were surprised by that. I probably should have been watching that.
Well, I was, yeah.
No, it looks like Fox gonna head up some other direction. Gank mid maybe, in addition to a Dragon Knight stun. I don't know. Might head off into the off lane. Don't know what he's planning. There's no stun for the Quap. She does have blink too. He's just gonna come chill mid, steal some of the HP.
So it does look like he's going offlane. Okay.
Yeah, he's headed up that way. I mean, he's gonna have a rough time against the Gyrocopter. He shouldn't die. It's not gonna get farmed, but I don't think they're counting on him getting farmed. He's just there for the ward, not trying to carry.
It's interesting how they go Pudge.
Disruption. Is he able to hit a hook off? No, the Shadow Demon illusions get in the way. There's no chance of a hook there. Possibly just for harass there. Can try and deward. Ping going off onto Per. Might try and get a lift off on him. No, you're going to see a lot of harass going at Pandas in response. Looks like the Anti-Mage wants to go in. No, going to back off. Looks like Anti-Mage winning the farm war right now. Gyro and Quap, though, getting a lot of farm counter. Dragon Knight not doing the best in the middle lane, but that's what you expect. He's only one last hit away from his bottle. He's just going to wait for there to be an opportunity. He's going to throw off a, yeah, Flame Breath. He's got a bottle now.
Such mimicry.
Top lane, Jug getting pushed out. Has the spin, so he could have dodged that. Guess he didn't want to waste the spin. He's going to get a couple less hits, though. I mean, I don't know what they expect him to do. Yeah, bottom lane engagement's going. Looks like the Lion is going to fall here to the Pudge. Pudge commits suicide, too, so makes it out fine. Anti-Mage wants to deal some damage, but isn't going to be able to. Has to back off. No more Gale from the Venomancer. Does have a Clarity, so we ought to be able to get his mana back.
Nexus is going to rely on only early game to win this game. They have no late game potential.
Yeah, just the Gyro. They've got to get this
That's
Pudge
it.
levels up. He got a kill, so it does go good for him. Oh, Disruption going onto the Rubik. Might be able to get a hook. Anything. They are going to get into position, but Stun's going to hit this Pudge. Stun going through. He's going to get lifted, thrown back. Stun going down on the Venomancer. Clarity canceled, so no Gale to follow it up. Now it looks like Anti-Mage is going to back off as he does have the Soul Catcher on him. That's going to be the end of that engagement.
Gyro on top. Jug.
He's diving.
Jug.
One more right click,
Ooh.
not gonna get it. Forced back by the tower. In fact, yeah, he's gonna barely survive that. Both heroes just incredibly low. Morphin coming back in with a tango, as is the Juggernaut. Dragon Knight staying really close, toe-to-toe in terms of farm with this quad. With that, doesn't actually no points into his regen skill.
Yes. Yeah, that's weird.
Lift on the
You need
Rubik
that
bottom
as a
lane,
mid.
hook ineffective, getting forced back, couple damage points going into this Venomancer. Oh, stun going down on the Shadow Demon, he's really low, but he's going to be able to survive. He's got a salve, he's going to back off and salve up, he's fine.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Veno coming aggressively forward, going to get mana drain, no mana for Gale now. I mean, this tri-lane is back and forth all the time. I mean, tri-lane Pudge is pretty awesome.
Get in the mid lane. Oh, Quap almost dies.
With a haste rune, he's got a Dragon
There we
Tail up.
go.
He ought to be able to get this kill off. Can he get the right
He got
click?
it.
He does. Has it. Scream first does some damage, but he'll be fine. Has the bottle now. He'll be able to bottle Crow. So Dragon Knight winning the lane with that haste rune.
I'm still surprised he hasn't done this regen. You need that as a mid.
Yeah, I'm really
DK at
surprised.
least.
He's definitely low in terms of HP. If Quap comes back in, all she has
Oh,
to do
yeah.
is scream and dagger and he'll die. Wonder if she'll go for it. No, Dragon Knight backs off intelligently there. And I'll probably try and bottle Crow here. Now that Jug does not need the lane. Oh, Gyro with the creeps diving past the tower. Gonna back off now. Probably gonna be able to take this tower very quickly if he judiciously uses his flat cannon. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and pop it. Gonna continue to damage the gyrocopter as well as deal damage to the tower. Drop the creep wave, including getting some farm up. He's definitely leading in terms of farm right now. Gyro getting those items. 1k gold up on him already.
Middle is missing.
Now, what this tri-lane is doing is it's lowering
I-
Anti-Mage's farm, only 18.
Still up there though. Oh,
Oh, hook onto the Rubik, this should be a kill. Yeah, he's going to go down to the Gale at least. Venomancer getting the last hit there. Disruption onto the Anti-Mage also means that he's not able to contribute anything. Mana drain does mean that Lion is able to bring Venomancer to 0 mana. But unfortunately, Veno with a ROB now. Ought to be able to keep some mana up on this tri-lane and continue to give Nexus a little bit of an advantage here. Top lane Gyro continuing here. Yeah, Gyro's got the phase finished up on the top lane. Juggernaut, what's he got going on for himself? He's got boots up. Anything from Courier? No, so not anywhere near the phase boots that he probably wants. Mid lane, Quap he's got her boots in a bottle. She's probably gonna get an early enough treads. Nothing super exciting going on in that bottom lane. She's gonna go ahead and pick some last hits up with a scream. DK out of lane, picking up invisibility rune, might be able to gank with that. He's got dragon form too. He wants to go in on this.
you can sure do it.
Definitely. Quap
Right here.
very low. Just one stun with the extra range. There's your stun. Dragon Wave. There it is. A second kill. Mid lane solidly won by
Wow.
this DK. And he can start pushing, especially with the Juggernaut ward up. Juggernaut has how many points into ward? Just the one.
And his Rake 1 ulti is the best for pushing because it damages tower over time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got that poison effect.
I mean, he's going to have a strong effect in this early game. However, the Nexus tri-lane doing pretty well. Pudge not level 6 yet, but he's got the hook, and he's got himself a kill and an assist already. So starting to get some flesh heap stacks. And he's going to continue getting them in this mid game if Quap is able to do anything.
Cannot be.
And Quap has been a little bit shut down, but she is doing fairly okay in terms of levels. Has the 6 up, one more and she'll have 7. Is behind the Dragon Knight, but you've also got Gyrocopter doing absolutely awesome on the top lane. Might totally throw around some of these team fights in the mid game. Shadow Demon looking to get in position on somebody.
Dewarding.
Yeah, just dewarding. There's no wards to
You get
deward.
you get the flesh still now without leveling it, right? The passive?
Yeah. That's been in for a long time. Oh, stun goes down on the Shadow Demon. He could be in a lot of trouble here. Disruption goes down on the line to prevent the follow-up stun. Looks like Shadow Demon will go down here one more, but looks like Pudge, not before Pudge picks off the Rubik, and now there's a chase going against the Pudge, but Pudge will be fine. He'll be able to back off here. Early earn, going to keep him alive. Kill does go the way of the Anti-Mage, though, and his farm is going to continue to grow, looking to get that early. And he's going to go for the treads first, just to give himself some survivability in this tri-lane situation before he finishes the Battle Fury, I think.
Smart.
I mean, Pudge is a pretty scary tri-lane hero.
Yeah.
I guess that's how they play it.
Jeez.
Oh, looks like Fok wants to go in on this gyrocopter, but Gyro with the phase is just way too fast. Goes ahead, pops an ultimate. He's gonna... Oh, the ultimate! Oh god, that was so close. Gyro barely
way.
pulled that one out. Luckily had that creep there to tank one of the gyrocopter slashes. Looks like DK maybe wants to go in. No, not gonna go in. He has a DD rune. He could go in here. That was a big win for gyrocopter top lane though. He's got a finished ROA now, as well as another 500 gold to start working. Possibly BKB first, I imagine. Shuts down everything that the Radiant do if he gets that BKB up.
Oh, looks like he's going Yasha first.
Oh, is he? Yeah. You can go for that early Mantis style. It's going to shut down the Jug slashes as well as a lot of the single target stuns on the Radiant. Pudge.
Maybe he'll just get the Yasha, then go straight BKB.
That makes sense. Get the attack speed up first, and
Yeah,
then so he can dish out enough damage. Pudge getting very close to his 6 now in this aggressive tri-lane. Now it looks like there's a rotation up from the Lion, but he's actually in trouble. Anti-Mage rotated out as well. Oh, Lion's going to survive this.
Uh-oh.
Ultimate going in. Should get this kill here. He is going to get it. Dragon Knight gets a DD rune, activates it in the mid lane. Looks like the gank coming in from the Veno and the Disruptor. I don't know if this is going to work out, but miscommunication on the supports, whiffing the Gale. Dragon Knight comes in, stun on the Venomancer. He should definitely fall to the Dragon Knight here, especially with that DD rune. That's really bad on that miscommunication there. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, that was sloppy a little bit.
Could have maybe picked off the Rubik at least instead of just feeding. Meantime, Gyro's going to get himself a tower on top lane. He's up to 1k gold, so going to have that Yasha up very soon. And also slowing down the Anti-Mage's farm. Anti-Mage deciding, I can't farm against this Pudge. I'm going to rotate top lane. Jug, you go bot and feed down there. Jug does have the Fireborn sword though, so he does get the Fire Bursts, which is the whole point of the game. Gonna have those items. Getting some farm up on himself. Down here in the bottom lane. Has an ROB up for the pushing. He gets hooked.
Pudge looking for a hook.
Yeah, he's sitting there. Pudge is 6 now, so he's got the Dismember too to go through the BKB. Is he gonna get it off? He's got no vision. Just needs something. Shadow Demon Poison? No points into Poison, surprisingly enough. I feel like a point into Poison here would really help out Pudge's hooks.
Yeah.
Got the vision on him now.
Let's see here.
Mid lane, someone's rotated, Veno's rotated in to help out the quad, get it back on her feet. She's sitting so low. This Dragon Knight just continuing that harass. Just going to TP back home. Doesn't feel that she can stay in the lane. Veno here with his wards should be able to prevent a push coming in as well since the Shadow Demon's here. But this Dragon Knight is just getting completely out of control as a Midas. He's going to get a very early phase boots up in addition because of that. Have a strong level advantage continuing into this mid game. Might be the mid game force that Pandemic needs to counter the Gyro and the Pudge. Gyro already in the jungle. So I guess he's just sitting on the Band of Elven skin and has now picked up a Lifesteal Mask. So no clue what's going through his head there.
Get that early Helmadom too.
Gonna allow him to stack that stuff up. And after he finishes off this creep camp, he'll have it too, provided he doesn't die to the creeps. Bottom lane, Pudge needs to start roaming.
For first.
Yeah. DK, what does DK have? He's up to... Yeah, he's got the helm, doesn't he? No. Finishes his treads first, decides not to go for the ancient stacking. Probably going to roam. Might be a Southeast Asian style Shadowblade DK. I could definitely see an aggressive DK play coming here to save room for the Anti-Mage, who definitely needs to catch up on his farm here. Is getting close to the Battle Fury. He does have his Perseverance finished, but it's going to be a late one, probably not until 16, 17 minutes, provided he's on.
If you get the free farm, yeah.
Which on the off lane he might be able to. Mid lane getting pushed out. Pudge in position. If he gets a hook off, might be able to kill this DK. Has the team behind him. Pudge gonna have to back off though. Has the map positioning to do this. Jug staying on bottom lane to farm. DK continues to be alone here. Can he hit the... Oh god, just range.
Barely missed him.
Yeah, throws out the Flame Breath to slow down the push. Veno, there's the wards. Starting to stack him up. Hayu gonna dodge blink dodge a projectile there from the tower. Just doesn't want to take the damage.
Well, as they're doing this 4-man mid, that carries their farm in side lanes.
Yeah, I mean, Gyro is still farming, so Gyro is a stronger mid-game carry, I want to say. Got the Helm of the Dominator up now. So he'll be able to, well, once he gets mana, he'll be able to start stacking those Ancients. which is what he wants to do, get a lot of farm up. And those ancients are already stacked once, so he's going to get a lot of farm coming into this mid game.
Oh, here comes mid.
Pudge gets the hook off. Dragon Knight doesn't go down there, has the haste rune. He's going to be totally fine. Goes back in, stuns up the Venomancer. Doesn't have the mana for the Flame Breath, though. Veno ultimate gonna hit just the Rubik. Lion with the ultimate picks off his... Oh, the ultimate on Jug from the Pudge. Means that Pudge is going to fall. Venomancer going to fall as well here. Too much stun.
What a bird!
And Queen of Pain coming in late is not going to be able to get anything done here. She's going to have to back off before she falls.
Pudge was unable to deny himself. Sad.
Yeah, unfortunate. Looks like now that he's got the...
These are stacked right there.
Yeah, which
What
the
else are they
ancients?
doing? Oh, these are too. They're just stacking them. Alright.
Which ones? Oh, the Radiant camps?
Yeah, the bot jungle. Yeah, Radiant's stacking both of
Stacking
them.
it up for the Anti-Mage
Oh,
once he finishes
shit.
that Battle Fury. Only
Anti-Mage or
1,000
Jug,
gold
yeah.
away. Either one of them. I don't think Jug's going for the Battle Fury, is he? No,
Well, he
he's
can
going for
spin
the
him
blast.
down
Yeah, he can.
if he needs
Pudge
to.
trying to get in position for a hook, but he's alone. Gonna hit the Lion. That should be a kill. No! The instant Hex. The Jukes. Quap trying to get in position to finish off the kill. She can blink in. No, decides not to blink in. Pudge looking to get another hook. He has 1 second cooldown. He can throw the hook.
Oh.
He's gonna get the Lion. But now he's gonna get chased by the...
I'll fly you now.
No, gonna get away with it for free. Gets the kill off. 1,000 gold up on him. He can go for a 4-staff. He's doing really well. Maybe in pipe instead. Oh, Quap tries to jump in but gets lifted up. She's gonna ult, pick off the Rubik immediately, hook out to save her too. I don't know if that was intended. Might have been trying to hook the Juggernaut, but either way,
Didn't look
worked
like
out.
it, but we'll give it to him.
Yeah, just let him have what he gets there. Dragon Knight continuing to farm it up on the mid lane. He's now got another 600 gold up. Oh, disruption from the Shatter Demon. Soulcatcher goes down as well. Veno, Gale not in position. If he gets it off, can we get a Gale? Max range Gale. Something. Anything. The stun, poison. Shatter Demon comes. Lion comes in to save the Venomancer, but the scream from the Queen of Pain picks off the Dragon Knight. That's the important kill that they wanted. Veno for Dragon Knight, take that every day. All day, every day. And Pudge from the side gets the Lion. Probably going to get this kill. No. Follow-up stun. Punch getting low from the tower, but Quap blinks in. And there's tower. Yeah, tower aggro gets taken. Pudge gets away from it for free. Some clutch ganks coming through here from Nexus.
Yeah, that cough just came. Whew, perfect timing.
Right at the right time there. Get the Dragon Knight as well as the Lion. They ought to be able to take the mid-tier tier 1 tower as well. No. Creep wave gets stolen by Rubik. That's going to slow down the push at least. In the meantime, though, Juggernaut continuing to farm this bottom lane should... Yeah, he's got a finished Vlad's. Might not buy it that he finishes.
AM's about to get his Battle Fury right now.
Yeah, he's got 200
gold.
Once he gets that, he's got all of these stacks in the jungle. TP in from Dragon Knight, trying to save the mid tower. He's got no ultimate for him, though. He's going to get stunned up by the... Yeah, he's going to get forced out. Deny on the Rubik. Nice play from him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But already, 2 towers taken by the Dire, starting to get that map control up.
That's good, they need it.
I got a request for you to get your sound working in game. Apparently there's some people watching. In the mid lane, Pudge is going to get stunned up. Lion finishing off the Venomancer. Gyrocopter getting stunned up. Ultimate from the Jug going to get Gyro really low. Gyro launches his ultimate, but he is probably going to go down here. Yeah, Dragon Knight getting that last hit. Pudge going to ult, but not going to get any kills. Oh, there's the hook to get the Lion, but he's going to go down in return. So 3 kills go in the way of Radiant. Dragon Knight double kill. They ought to be able to push the mid lane. Shadow Demon's going to come in, try to do what he can, but he needs to back off because he is in danger. Oh, stolen Pudge hook is going to miss. Quap coming in. Disruption. Soulcatcher. Scream. No ult as she does get stunned. Needs to pick off that. Oh, the Scream is just going to whiff. Jumping in is going to get the Dragon Knight with the Scream, but now she needs to get out. Shadow Demon is going to go down here. No, the Purge keeping him alive for now. Throws down the Soulcatcher. Juggernaut going to go down instead. More kills going crazy.
That Shadow Demon ulti just saved all of them.
That was
perfect.
Absolutely awesome Purge. And now it's the double damage Quap. No, they can't push. There's no tower there. I take it back.
Yep. Oh, AM's got his Battle Fury. No stopping his farm now.
Yeah, he's going to go into the jungle with all those stacks still up. He's going to come in, probably do some damage to the Quap. It's going to be able to kill. Quap with the blink. Right back out. Oh, AM wants to keep going. Quap is low on mana. Has one more blink. Ought to be able to make it away. Yeah. With the Battle Fury, AM will be able to clear up these creeps.
Alright, yeah, it looks like 3 of them are stacked right now, Radiant Jungle.
Yeah, Lion continuing these stacks, and that's just going to speed up AM's farm by so much. It's going to be insane. I mean,
It's gonna catch up.
got the Gyrocopter farming the Ancients, though. He's got a Yasha already, as well as his Helm. And probably, do you think he's going to finish the Manta first, or go get a BKB in between?
At this point, I think he might just go Manta.
I mean, it's not going to get
He's
him.
not getting focused, and Pudge taking all damage, then he'll just go Manta.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Looks like Pudge is going for the Force Staff, so definitely the greedy build. Opting to... Oh, Rubik
Ooh.
Hook mixes. There's a Hex, though, onto the Venomancer. Stun onto the Pudge. Pudge rotting, taking a lot of damage during these stuns from himself. That's why I think he needs the Pudge. Oh, there's the Dragon Knight to finish off the Pudge. Disruption onto the Juggernaut, buying the rest of the team some time. Pudge buys back, TP's into the bottom lane now.
Dire's top
Run
tower
out. Yeah, Venomancer is going to be able to TP away. Now they're chasing the Shadow Demon. He'll fall. Take the fall for the team. I think he's okay with that. Quap wants to come in. So does Pudge. Looking for some more. Hook and a miss. These guys need to get out now. Quap probably going to fall here. Yeah, Anti-Mage comes in for the kill. And now Pudge is the one on the run. Dragon Knight with the stun range. Now Pudge going to go down as well. Second time he bought back. So big loss there from the Dire.
under attack.
Going a little
Here comes the
greedy
tier
there
1
on the
tower
swap.
for them.
Yeah.
Dire's
Tower's gonna
top
fall.
tower
Fortification's not gonna be enough. Venomancer's not gonna be able to save this one by himself. He's gonna have to back
Their first
off.
tower.
Yeah, first tower to go down. That's gonna get a lot of gold going the way of the
Dire's
Radiant,
bottom
which,
tower
as
has
Leprechaun commented to me, is a very greedy lineup. They need this gold. They need this early game towers to be able to carry themselves to the mid game, and they're not done. With the healing ward, with the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight actually opting for a very early level into that second ultimate form.
Oh yeah.
Not opting for the pushing power.
Gonna get that BKB soon too.
Yeah, he's got it.
Dire's bottom
Only
tower
1,000 gold
has
away.
fallen.
Oh,
Getting pretty
they're gonna
strong.
get these stacks? Nope.
There's no stack there. Oh, there's a stack. It's stacked up, but I don't think they're going to be able to clear it. They've got the ward
No.
up to defend it.
Everyone's back up.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to take that. You see, Gyrocopter actually taking the enemy Ancients up to 2k gold on him, so maybe going straight for that. Let's see if he spends that.
It's gonna be Manta probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to grab that ultimate orb. Can't tell. He's backing off.
Yeah.
Quad pushing out that top lane, doing some damage to the tier 1 tower. A 2-2 tower. She's going to blink away. Doesn't want to risk it. That tower is going to drop to 2/3 health at least. But does mean there's a big creep wave for Anti-Mage to clear out. He's got a Yasha up already. 20 minutes in. BF Yasha not doing too poorly. Let me see. D-warding coming in from the Lion, so keeping up that map control. You also saw that he D-warded around the Roche pit as well. Juggernaut continuing his farm on the bottom lane. He is up to what kind of items does he have? If I can stop lagging enough.
Just a Vlad still.
Has the Vlads. Hasn't. He's gonna have his phase boots now. Has. Yeah. So
There we
goes
go.
ahead and spins that gold. Man, I'm lagging.
Surprised he didn't go drums.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go for a mech. No, that's not a mech. Is that a mech? That could be a mech.
No, that looks like a mech, yeah.
Going those
Alright.
utility items on the drug. I mean, he can handle it. Definitely. He's
Yeah.
gonna have some mana issues using that mech, but other than that, not a problem.
He's
Gonna
thinking
get
all
our
the
team
farm
some
too, so
mid-game
they most probably
survivability.
can't get it.
Yeah, definitely. Lion pretty poor, just been stacking all game. He is getting the levels though from being in so many kills. Got 2 bracers up, just stacking the HP. Oh, Pudge misses that hook on the Rubik. And Rubik does manage to steal. Yeah, I stole a Venomancer Ward, but like the least
Gyro
effective
top.
thing you can steal. Gyro on the top lane, pushing the tower, forcing Anti-Mage out of the lane. Anti-Mage jumps in. This might not be the best idea. Gyrocopter has the ultimate, is going to use it, forcing Anti-Mage back. Has no stun to follow it up though. So Anti-Mage, now that the Gyrocopter ultimate is done, he wants to chase, but Gyro's going to be able to back away. So Demon down on the bottom lane finds a regen rune. Smoke gank from the Dire is ineffective.
Cleaver's edge will never
Pudge
die.
going to get his rune immediately cancelled by those wards from the Rubik, who was just using them to go ahead and de-ward all that stuff. Hook! Oh, it's so close.
Dire's middle
Jug goes
Oh, here
in,
it comes.
steal on as well, got that hook on the Rubik now. Gonna try and kill Gyro's creep. Oh, ultimate from the Jug is gonna pick off the Pudge, but disruption means Rubik's probably gonna pay for it. No, 2-person stun from the Lion, ultimate finishing off the Gyrocopter as well. Now Shadow Demon's in trouble, Venomancer here only supports left. No, Quap comes in to pick off the Rubik. Now there's the Shadow Demon Purge going down on Juggernaut. He's got a little bit of mana, has that ward up, keeping him alive, chasing the supports. Quap going in, trying to finish off the Lion, but he's too tanky with those bracers, and now it's Jug trying to Chug trying to catch up to this Shadow Demon, probably not going to get there. He's going to have to start running away. Has a Queen of Pain after him. Slow down. He's probably going to die.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, he's dead.
No.
Goes down to the Queen of
Too
Pain.
greedy there.
Now in the meantime, Anti-Mage and the Dragon Knight pushing out the top lane. Defensive TP in from the Pudge. I don't know if Pudge can kill these guys solo. BKB up onto the Dragon Knight. He's going to throw the hook.
And AM goes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tower's going to fall. There's a 2-2 tower. All of a sudden, that tower advantage from the Dire is just absolutely melted.
Yeah, Manta on AM and BKB on DK. They're going to win all on team fights now. That Jug's supporting them.
Yeah, totally strong there. That Juggernaut with the mechanism going to totally help them out there in that regard. And in the meantime, their supports are pretty tanky as well. Lion already got a headdress up. What does this Juggernaut have that is going for the mech? Yeah, he's going for the mech. He's got the recipes up and everything, and he's only 200 gold away from it.
Huh.
So I guess Lion is then going for a pipe, I assume?
Pipe. It's going to have to be pipe, yeah.
Rubik, though, is the one getting the short end of the stick here. Only arc. Take it back. He's got drums and arc boots. He's fine.
She got drums, yeah, that's good. This Pudge is falling behind, though. His items are just not catching up.
Gyro getting chased away. Hasted Lion trying to catch him out, but he's going to get purged up. Hooked. Pudge is going to get that kill off. Dragon Knight comes in, though. He's going to finish off the Gyrocopter. Now it looks like the Pudge is in trouble, but Quapple's going to hit two. Rubik's probably going to fall here. One more right click, gonna finish him off. Pudge makes it out. No, doesn't quite make it out. BKB Dragon Knight a little bit too much. No purge. Shadow Demon already used it. Quap coming in, trying to deal some damage. And now here comes the Juggernaut. He's gonna be able to finish off this Quap. No, blink away. Venomancer trying to deal some damage. Might be able to pick off his DK. No, Juggernaut ultimate finishes it off, but the Dragon Knight does go down. And now it's Quap versus Juggernaut. Man fight with a woman.
Comes AM.
Yeah, AM's gonna come in. This is the finish off the Quap ultimate. Yeah, typical AM team fight
Consider
contribution there.
thyself purified.
So team wipe for 3, including a DK. Especially since Gyro died at the very early part of that team fight. I believe that goes into the favor of the Radiant. Especially since AM was farming through most of that and just picked off a kill on the Quap at the end. Yeah, this mic internet being laggy right now, causing me some problems. Hopefully it's going okay in the stream.
Alright.
If something's going bad, let me know.
Just for me, it seems like. I don't know.
It's probably the Skype being laggy internet. Just deciding to shit the bed here for whatever reason.
Go for Rosh. They
Yeah,
see him, though.
Yeah, they know what's up. Shadow Poison gonna scout that out. Pudge gonna get into position for a hook. No, doesn't quite get there. Scouting out the wards. They see the wards. Wards are there, so they know that Pudge was there up on the high ground, so preventing that hook, Pudge is going to have to come from a different angle. And we see the top tier 2 tower getting pushed out again, down to half health now. And with this in mind, I'm going to take a second here to look at the gold graph and the experience graph. Gold 75k, 7500 in favor of the Radiant, as well as the experience pretty solidly in their favor as well. It's not a massive lead, but they've got the levels up on those important heroes.
Yeah.
Dragon Knight doing really well. Jug really well.
I mean, this Gyro's not going to be able to handle it.
Coming to late game, he's going to have a lot of difficulties. Now, granted, if he gets some gigantic items up, like he's finishing up the BKB in 300 gold, Dragon Knight pops his ulti form, gets the stun off on the Gyro. He's going to go straight in here, but the defensive hook as well as the defensive disruption going to slow him down. Dragon Knight BKBs needs to get purged up. Is he going to get purged? No, immediately cancel on the Pudge ultimate. Going to drop that one down. Panic button ultimate on the Venomancer, going to deal some damage here, but it looks like the Dire are already losing too much. Gyro down, Quap down. This is going to mean a tier 2 tower at least. Shadow Demon going to fall here probably as well. Pudge the only one to make it out so far. Anti-Mage unstoppable with the double kill. Now it's definitely a tier 2 tower, possibly even a Rax at this point.
It's a Rax.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
No, GG.
That's a GG.
GG is called. That's it, go next. Game 1 goes the way of Pandemic. Hook onto the Lion, but immediately gets the Hex off. That's going to be a dead Pudge. So definitely well played from these guys. Pandemic making a very greedy lineup work with some insane mid-play from the Dragon Knight. Anything else really you want to add to that?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Like, what else went wrong for Nexus there besides losing the mid lane? Seemed like they were doing pretty well on the tri-lane versus tri-lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alrighty.
Any right there.
Tower
Let's watch Pandemic clean up a little bit
Dire's middle
on the
tower
base.
has
Yeah, that
fallen.
Pudge didn't work out.
I mean, the trilane worked. They were able to win the trilane.
Radiant
Yeah.
But in the end, the Dragon Knight did too much. Klopp wasn't able to get her mid-game going. So it just didn't
double
work out.
damage.
So there you go. That's game one, guys. Come back in just a second.